Hello, everybody. So today in social studies, we're going to be getting ready to do an interview. And I wanted to share with you a really cool resource of tons of people who have done interviews similar to what we're going to do. So I want to introduce you to something called StoryCorps. I don't know if it still is, but it used to be a program on the radio. And I remember I'd listen to it in the car with my mom, and she'd always cry because they're very emotional and they're really sweet. And it's this program where people bring in like their parents or their grandparents or just somebody they care about, and they interview them about their life. And they actually have some tips that they tell people to help their interviews work really well. So we're going to go ahead and watch these tips from StoryCorps about how to do an interview.
Hi, I'm Naomi, and today I'm going to talk you through StoryCorps best practices for conducting an interview. Arrive early and prepare to answer any questions your interview partner may have. Set up in an area that is comfortable and conducive to good sound quality. Remind your interview partner how you hope to share their interview and that you will discuss release forms at the end. Be sure to have your questions with you. Let them know if you will be taking notes, how long the interview will be, and that they can take breaks, and assure them that there are no right or wrong answers. In the beginning of the interview, do a sound check. Once you're ready to begin, both of you should state your name, your age, today's date, your location, and your relationship to your interview partner. You may want to begin with a specific time or topic in that person's life that interests you. Questions that encourage vivid details can make the interview special. You should reference your list, but don't be afraid to go off script and ask new questions. Does it look like your interview partner has more to say? Did they become more animated when talking about a specific topic? Or did they seem uncomfortable? Body language is a good cue for whether to ask a question or move on. Be sure to ask follow-up questions to get deeper into a story. Remember, you can take turns asking each other questions. As the interview comes to an end, think of some reflective questions. These can be more serious or broad. So I guess I would ask you, how would you like to be remembered? Is there anything that you've never told me but want to tell me now? Don't forget to discuss the release form options and how you'll be sharing the recording. You can wrap up the interview by thanking each other. At the end, this is a great opportunity to take a photo together. Most of all, relax and have fun. Enjoy the opportunity to share the stories and closeness that can come from this experience.
And now I'll show you one quick example of an interview that somebody did on StoryCorps. So it's a girl and her mom, and we're going to see what her mom had to say. And this one's really cool because someone actually made an animated video to go along with the story that they recorded. Oops, I have to actually play it, don't I? The Icing on the Cake, directed by the Roche brothers. Blanca Alvarez immigrated to the United States from Mexico in 1972. She came with her husband and son while she was pregnant with their daughter, Connie. Connie, now 33, brought her mother to StoryCorps in Los Angeles to ask her about those early years.
What kinds of jobs did you have since first arriving in the country?
We were gardeners and we were cleaning offices.
I remember the offices.
You remember that? We had the night shift cleaning. That's why, we had to take your brother. I didn't have a babysitter.
I have memories of running into everyone's office and eating candy from their candy dishes. I remember being with my brother in our pajamas with the little plastic feet. And I also remember you would always buy us a cup of noodle from the vending machine
Right.
like a snack, and then put us to bed on people's office couches, and then you'd carry us to the car when you guys were done cleaning the offices. I
Right.
remember that. Did they ever know? Did your bosses ever know that you took your kids?
No, I don't think so.
Is there anything that you've never told me but want to tell me now?
When we first came here, we went through a lot of things like not eating. I guess for 6 months your father lost his job, and
Mm.
we never told you that.
I do remember a lot of bean tacos.
But when you ask us why the same thing, remember,
Yeah.
I didn't want to tell you why.
Yeah. If you could do everything again, would you raise me differently?
I would dedicate more time, I guess. I was so busy going to school too that I guess I neglected you a little bit.
No, for me, watching you go to school with two kids and trying to make ends meet, that was the biggest inspiration for me to finish college. I thought there's nothing that could stand in my way that didn't stand in yours more. It's the most important thing for me, having gone to college, and I feel like anything I do from here on out is okay because I've already achieved my dream. Everything else is icing on the cake.
Yep. So I'm crying, obviously. I love these stories. They're so cute. So your homework today for social studies is I'll link the YouTube channel. Watch another StoryCorps video. And on Seesaw, notice the similarities and differences between the two videos. And quick cognate alert, similar, similar, different, diferente, are cognates in Spanish and English. Cool, huh? So in Seesaw, this is what you'll do. You'll say things that are different, go out here from the two videos. Things that are similar, go in the middle. Let's get started. I'm gonna go get a tissue.